everyone, Sarah here, the Nurturing Coach. I hope you're all well. Today I want to talk about minding your language, and essentially what I mean by this is watch your self-talk, because how we talk to ourselves is it's a really good reflection of how we feel about ourselves, but two, it feeds back into the loop, so it reconfirms what we already believe about ourselves, if that makes sense. So say, for example, I already thought that I was unattractive. So my self-talk would be, oh, you're really ugly. No one would ever fancy you. You're really ugly. That is reconfirming what I already believe. So it's showing what I believe, but it's also reconfirming what I already believe. Okay. So, and it's really important that we do that. And that inner voice, it is our inner working model, which we develop through childhood, and it comes about from our early experiences, how we've been treated by our main caregivers. So if we've been well nurtured, well looked after, then our internal working model will be quite positive and we'll feel lots of nice things about ourselves. But if we've been, if our primary caregivers weren't there for us, either physically or emotionally, or their language was very negative, the way they spoke to us was quite negative, if they called us stupid or shouted, then our internal working model is going to be quite low, and we're going to keep repeating that by using our own language, because like I said, your internal working model is that inner voice. It's that one that has that conversation with you. And so really do make a conscious effort to think about the language that you use to talk about yourself. Even like when you're having a conversation with your friends, not in your head, but when you talk about yourself, you might say things like, oh, I'm really stupid because, and oh, you wouldn't believe what I just did. Only I could make that. That's all very negative self-talk. And we need to boost that. We want you to start feeling more positive about yourself. So one of the ways is to listen for a bit and see what patterns are occurring. How are you speaking to yourself? And then think, would I speak to my friend like that? 9 times out of 10 you wouldn't, because most of us are quite kind to our friends. How would you speak to your friend? And then speak to yourself like that. Be kinder to yourself. And once you start in this process of, if you hear yourself say something bad about yourself, and quickly replace it with something positive. So I say, look in the mirror and go, oh my God, you look such a mess today. I could go, but actually your eyes look really pretty. And that's how you do it. You just start, you're not going to stop those voices straight away, but start trying to counteract it with a positive, because your language is incredibly powerful, and the language we use to talk to ourselves is even more powerful, because like I say, it tells us what our unconscious mind is already thinking about us, but it also reaffirms those negative beliefs. So let's change that. Let's change those negative beliefs and start small by recognizing and just counteracting it with a positive. I hope you found that helpful. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.